I think many people has joined, but some people have left. So we'll start our meeting in just few minutes.
Bhumika, we can start now. Shabana madam is also there.
Actually, sir, I am waiting for Mr. Jatin Vishwakarma to start his video.
He already there, na? He already
Uh,
there in the meeting, I think.
but he's working on their
Okay, he
video.
required some time, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, we need to wait for 5 minutes.
yeah.
Actually, Bhumika, I think I have some technical issues. So, like, my camera is not getting on. So, like, we can start.
Okay,
Okay,
not
okay,
an issue, Jatin, not an issue.
okay, okay, sure.
Okay, we can
So
start.
good. So good afternoon,
Shabana ma'am,
everyone.
hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon, madam.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon, sir.
ma'am.
Good
Good afternoon.
afternoon.
Okay. Yes, Bhumika,
So
we can
let's
start.
start. Good
We can
afternoon,
start.
everyone. I, Bhumika Verma, on the behalf of Computer Society of India Student Chapter, I warmly welcome you all to this Smart India Hackathon mentorship webinar. Your roadmap to SIH success starts here. We truly excited to learn, prepare together for the upcoming SIH 2025. Before we begin, I had like to share some few instructions so that the session will not disturb in future. So kindly keep your mic muted throughout the session to avoid any disturbance. In case of any network issue, don't worry, you can just rejoin with the same link. If you wish to interact, you may use the chat box during the talk. So, yeah, with that, let us move ahead to the most awaited part of today's session, our guest introduction. It is my honor to introduce you all for the speaker of today, Mr. Jatin Vishwakarma. He is two times SIH winner, SIH 2024 mentor, seven times hackathon winner, a skilled full stack developer, and deeply passionate about AI ML. So, Mr. Jatin is from Walchand College of Engineering, and his vast experience in innovation, team leadership, and problem solving skill, he is the perfect mentor to guide us on our SH journey. So, without any further delay, let us welcome Mr. Jatin to share his journey and guide us ahead.
So, good evening, everyone, all the faculty's member and all present here. I am Jatin. I have been a 2x SH winner, SH 24 mentor, had won 7 plus national level hackathons. Apart from that, I actively create a content on LinkedIn where I share my strategies and insights with the community of 20k plus learners. So today I am here to share not just my experience but also practical strategies that will help you to go beyond the participation and make you stand out of the crowd. So without wasting any time, let's move to the session. So is my screen visible? Like, can you see it? Is it visible? Hello, hello. Is it visible?
No, is it?
Actually, it is not visible.
Yeah, there is nothing.
Just a second. Is it visible now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
it is visible.
This is visible.
Okay. So how to win SI 2025? So this will be the roadmap for today's session. We will go through what is SIH, building the right team, selecting the right problem statement, crafting a winning presentation, what are the post-selection preparation, the final
Jatin,
hack.
sorry for interrupting, but your voice is not clear.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah,
Maybe I have some Bluetooth issues. Now it's clear?
yeah,
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so this will be the roadmap for the today's session. So first
okay.
of all, let's go through what is SIH. So SIH is the India's biggest hackathon that is organized by the Government of India, Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, and AICTE. It was started in 2017. Since then, the lack of students participate in SIH every year. Unlike the normal hackathons, here you work on the real problem statement that is given by the ministry, government departments, and the industries. And if our solution is good, then it does not only win prize, but actually it is implemented by the government. So, SH is not just a hackathon. It's a national platform to prove your skills, represent your college, and even create a solution that can impact the life of millions of people. So, yeah, let's move to the next. Building the right team, building the dream team. So, when it comes to winning a hackathon like SIH, having only good coders or developers is not enough. What truly makes our team stand out is the carefully divided role that makes every important aspect covered. So we should have in our team like builders, the developer who will take the charge of coding and bringing the ideas to the life. Then comes the designer who ensures that the whatever we are building is not just a functional but also user friendly and visually clear. Along with that, we have the analyst who deep dives into the research, validates the problem, and ensures that our solution is practically different from the existing one. And finally, we have the storyteller, someone who presents our idea in such a way that it sounds most engaging and easy to understand, that even a non-technical judge can immediately connect with that. The balance between these three makes SIH truly memorable. So yeah, let's move to the next slide.
Jatin, you are not audible.
Developer and a storyteller. So let's move to
Jatin,
the next slide.
uh,
Uh,
I think there is some network issue by your side.
The next thing is selecting the right problem statement.
Jatin,
So yeah, when it comes to the Smart India Hackathon,
Jatin, sorry for interrupting,
uh,
but your voice is not. Your voice is stopped for some time.
okay. So like, shall I explain once again, like last slide?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I think there was
Yes,
some network problem. Like now it is clear, na?
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Now it is clear.
Okay, okay. So yeah, building the dream team. So when it comes to winning the hackathons like Smart India Hackathon or SIH, having a good coders is not enough. What truly makes our team strong is the balance in our team. So we should carefully divide the roles so that every important aspect is covered. So we should have builders like the developer who will take the charge of coding and bringing the ideas to the life. Then it comes to the designer who ensures that whatever we are building is not just a functional but also user friendly and visually clear. Along with that, we should have an analyst who deeps dive into the research, validates the problem, and ensures that our solution is practical and different from the existing one. And then finally, we have a storyteller, someone who presents our idea in such a way that even a non-technical judge can immediately connect with us. So this balance of right skills ensure that our team is not just solving a problem technically, but also creating an impactful solution that is clear, usable, and ready to implementable. So while choosing the teammate, always try to have the balanced team. In your team, you should always have the developers, researcher, UI UX developer, and the presentator. Now, the next thing is selecting the right problem statement. So when it comes to SH, the biggest mistakes many team makes is choosing a problem statement just because it looks trendy or a popular. But in reality, the more common the problem, the tougher the competition will be. So our approach should be very different. We should always focus on selecting a problem statement that is not only relevant but also less crowded, giving us a higher chances to stand out. The first step we take is to study the problem statement deeply, beyond the title, to understand what ministry or organizations really expect. To make this even stronger, we should connect with the people from that department on LinkedIn or through your network and ask them how the problem is currently being solved and what kind of solution they would like to see. This simple step gives us the advantage that most teams miss, the real insight from the real expert. So by choosing the problem statement wisely and aligning the problem with our team's strength and passion, we ensure that we are not just participating but strategically planning the SIH game. For us, the right problem statement is the foundation of the entire journey. So don't rush to choose the problem statement just because it sounds trendy or it's like hyped one. Choose something uncommon but impactful that may have the less competition, higher chances of standing out. So always try to choose the problem statement that is unique and implementable. The most important thing, crafting a winning presentation. In Smart India Hackathon, one thing we realized is the initial selection is totally based on the presentation. So yeah, PPT is more important. What I have saw is many teams just rush into the coding. But the truth is, if your presentation doesn't convince the evaluator, you won't even get chance to showcase your solution in the final round. So that's why we treat the PPT as our strongest weapon. A winning presentation is not just about a heavy designs or a too many animations. It's about clarity and the storytelling. We make sure that every slide is simple, consistent, and easy to follow. Instead of long paragraphs, we keep the content concise and highlight only what matters: the problem, the approach, and the impact. We ensure that the structure given in the guidelines is followed properly, because if we are not following the structure, or we can say the guidelines that is given in the presentation, then it drastically decreases the chances of getting selection. So yeah, another small but powerful element is adding a small mockup or a architecture diagram. Basically, through architecture diagram or mockup, a judges or evaluator can easily understand what type of solution we are trying to build, how it will be implementable, and how we gonna do it. So implementing also adding the simple mockup or architecture diagram will act as a plus point for your presentation. It immediately shows your intent, planning, and it shows that we are serious about the implementation. So yeah, the presentation is not just about slide, it's the story of our solution. So that when the judges can feel the problem, they can clearly see the solution and understand the impact. That's when the chances of getting shortlisted increases. So while creating a presentation, always focus, try to keep it clean, consist and symmetrically correct. Don't overload your presentation with text. Use the space wisely. As we know, the SIH has the guidelines of 6 slides only. So yeah, use the space wisely. Focus on what's the problem, why it matters, and how your solution will gonna help to solve that problem. Add a small mock-up or prototype of your screenshot to show your intent, so that whenever a non-tech faculty see your PPT, he or she can also understand what type of solution you are trying to build. Remember, the right presentation equals to half victory done. The next thing is post-selection preparation. Okay, so what to do after you get selected? First of all, Dive into the problem statement deeply. Once you are selected, don't just relax thinking your work is done. This is the time to go back and deeply analyze the problem statement once again. Ask yourself questions like who are the actual end users? What existing solutions are already in the place? Where do they fall short? Are there any hidden assumptions or a feature we are missing out? Spend time brainstorming and researching extensively. Try to collect as much as primary data possible. Conduct surveys, interview, field visits, or even consult a domain expert to know what your problem is. Because a well-researched problem understanding is the foundation of the successful solution. Then the next thing is create a clear action plan and a roadmap. After understanding the problem deeply, structure your work. Break your solution development into small, achievable milestones. Create a simple roadmap. Like in week 1, you will finalize the tech stack or a prototype designing. In week 2, you will build the MVP core features. In week 3, you will create a working prototype and test it with the real user. This way, your team will stay on the track and will avoid the last minute rushes. Then, finalize the team roles and responsibility. Actually, this is the golden time to assign the clear role to every team member, like who will handle the research and the survey part, who will be the responsible for the prototype development, who will design the UI UX visual, so that make sure that every team member is accountable for their part and the no task is left unattended. So yeah, this is the golden time to assign the clear roles to the every team member. Then the next thing is prototype development. Start building a simple but a functional MVP product first. Focus on solving the core problem. Once the MVP is done, test it with the real users or domain expert. Collect the feedback from them, identify what are the current pain points, and try to improve that. Because a prototype that works reliably is worth than the thousands of slides, like whatever you are trying to say, just or in a theoretical way. So better than if you are creating the prototype that shows how your solution is actually gonna work. So that works far better than creating or like using the words only in the slide. Then the next thing is documentation. In final round, our documentation must stand out. Don't just describe your solution in word. Add the solid proof. You can include the link of working prototype, demo video showing how your solution will work in action, then the survey reports or the research data to claim your things. Then the next thing is screenshot or log that shows how your system will gonna work. And the next thing is prepare the demo video professionally. Actually, your demo video is often the first thing judges will see. Make sure that it is a short. Maybe it should be of 2 to 3 minute max. It should be clear and show that how our solution is solving the problem and creating a actual impact. Try to avoid the long introductions, jump straight into the action, show a real person using your solution in a realistic setting. You can also add the captions or the voiceover to explain the functionality. Then the next thing is rehearse your presentation again and again. Don't leave the presentation part to the last day. Rehearse your entire presentation several times. Each team member should know their part by heart. Practice smooth transition between the teammates or in between the speakers. Focus on eye contact, speaking clearly without reading the word to word. Try to explain your solution in the simple term and all of this staying within the time limit. Also, and try to anticipate or practice what could be the possible question the judges may ask and prepare the concise answers in the advance. Then the next thing is prepare for the unexpected issues. Always have a backup plan in case something goes wrong. Keep the offline copies of the prototype in case the server goes down. Have the screenshot of your critical flows like architecture diagram, flowcharts. Keep the screenshot of that with you. Ensure that the video is downloaded as well as uploaded on YouTube so that even if your solution stops working at the last moment, you will still have the demo video that you can show to the judges. Then the next thing is the Smart India Hackathon. So in Smart India Hackathon, now whatever you have done, like whatever you have mentioned in your presentation, now you have to build that thing in the finale. So in 36 hours, you will be brainstorming your ideas, will working on the prototype or will working on the solution. And in SH, in 36 hours, you have to build your whole solution. Basically in SIH, there would be around 4 to 6 evaluation round, and before that 4 to 6 evaluation round, there will be some mentoring round. So in that mentoring round, the judges will give us some feedback related to what features they are expecting, what other things we can add. So take that feedback, write it down somewhere, work on that, and in each evaluation round, show the judges that whatever feedback you had given, we had worked on that. If you had some queries or if you have some problems, then you can ask to your mentors. Like the judges that are evaluating us are the mentors that comes in the mentoring round. So in mentoring round, try to ask them questions. Okay, why we are building these things, how we can implement this particular feature. So yeah, in SIH, then after getting their feedback, try to work on your solution, try to present your solution in such a way that no other teams have present in such a way, because your team should stand out of the crowd. So yeah, work on their feedback, try to take the, we can say that, try to take the data or the things that we should implement in our solution and then work on that. Then the next thing is the tips to remember. So as we prepare for the SIH, these are some few tips that will surely help you. The first one is focus on the integration. A project is never just about the individual modules. What matters is how seamlessly everything comes together in the end. Because judges don't want to see the parts of your solution. They want to see the complete flow. So yeah, try to work on the integration part. If you have the two features, both on the different laptops, so try to integrate that, because the judges don't want to see the solution in parts, like one on this laptop, another on this laptop. So yeah, focus on the integration part. The second thing is delivering things in the stages. So yeah, instead of building everything at once, break down your features into the milestone. Each stage shows the progress, and by the end, we have the MVP. So yeah, try to deliver all the things in the stages. If your solution has the 4 feature, explain each feature in each stages. Like in stage 1, you will focus on delivering the first feature. In stage 2, you will focus on delivering the feature 2. So yeah, deliver your solution in the stages, so that the judges will understand that from where did you started and by the end how much you have developed. Then the next thing is give equal importance to the business model, because technology is important, but if our solution does not have a sustainable impact or a clear way of being implemented in the real way, then it loses its value. So showing how our idea creates impact in terms of cost, efficiency, or usability makes the huge difference. Then the next thing is presentation. We should always give the equal importance to the presentation, because a great idea can get lost if it is not communicated well. So we should ensure that our presentation is simple, clear, and powerful, so that anyone, even a technical or non-technical judge, can immediately connect with our vision. And finally, the most important tip: practice every time. Don't wait for the final page to release. Practice again and again until every team member is confident, or until the flow is natural, or we can say until our story is strong enough to leave the mark. In that also, try to create the backup video for the presentation. Like even if your solution stops working, then always keep the recorded video with you, so that even if your solution stops working, you can show the videos to the judges and you can say we will work on this, and then in next evaluation you can show your solution. So the next thing is the common mistakes most of the team makes. So let me start telling you by something that is fundamental that many teams often overlook. When the most team hear the term like hackathon, so they think it's all about coding fast and building the flashy prototypes and showing off how much tech they can throw into the problem. But actually, that's not how the things work. The biggest mistake is don't overcomplicate your solution. Try to keep it simple. so that judges can understand it easily. So the next thing, so don't overcomplicate your solution. Instead of focus on solving the core problem clearly and practically, build a simple MVP that shows how user will benefit. The next thing is the poor distribution of role in the team. Many team end up in the chaos where everyone is coding and nobody is presenting or designing the prototype properly. So yeah, a balanced strong team has the clear roles, a presentator, storyteller who explain your solution confidently, then a researcher who dives into the data and field validation, then a designer who focus on the user experience. So yeah, without this structure, you are not building a proper team. So yeah, poor role division is also the biggest mistakes
Jatin,
most of the team does.
excuse me, Jatin, your
Yeah.
voice is breaking again and again in between.
Okay, let me check. Now it's clear. Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Yes. So yeah. Now, what are the some game-changing factors that judges actually looks for? So yeah, now we have seen what not to do. Now let's talk about the secret ingredients that actually separate a winner from the rest. So here are some, we can say, the factors that judges focuses on. The first one is clarity of problem statement, because it's not about copying the problem statement title, it's about showing that how deeply you understood the problem's cause and the consequences. So try to ask yourself that, have you talked to the actual users? Have you reached out the ministry representative or domain expert to understand what makes the problem so tough in reality? So yeah, try to focus on the clarity of problem statement. Analyze your problem statement deeply, because judges loves the teams who have the clarity of their problem statement. Ki what problem are they actually solving? Then the second one is uniqueness of the solution. Whenever everyone else is showing the AI plus blockchain thing solves the everything, what makes your solution stand out? It does not have to be high tech. It could simply an approach nobody thought of because they were too busy chasing the technology trend. So yeah, try to find what unique features you're adding to your solution that is not overcomplicating the your prototype, or you can say your solution. Then the third thing is ground reality check. Ask yourself questions like that. Did you conduct the surveys? Did you interview the real users or the experts? Because validating your idea with the actual data gives your project an immense credibility. Because I still remember when we shared our survey results and the user testimonials to the judges immediately connected with our solution. So yeah, it's another thing. Then the next thing is focus on the impact, not on the buzzwords. Don't confuse the judges by throwing the random terms like we have used blockchain in that, we had used AI in that. Instead, explain them the impact of your solution, that how actually your solution is impacting to the real users. For example, you can say you have implemented the XYZ feature in your solution that is reducing the time of a user. We can say the user or the end users, like if before it was taking 10 minutes, but with this feature it is taking only 5 minutes. So focus on impact. Then the next thing is wow factor. Actually the wow factor is the magic bullet. Like it makes our whole project, or we can say our whole team, stand out of the crowd. So your wow factor should not be that much big. It could be just simple interactive dashboard that is showing the live data, or we can say a demo where the actual person uses your solution, or we can say a clever hardware hack built from the material you find lying around. So yeah, that wow factor makes the judges stop and say, this is not just another project. This is something ready to make an impact. And judges will surely remember your solution, or we can say your team, for the long term. So yeah, these are some tips you should focus on. Then the next thing is how we can present effectively in the final round. So yeah, let me tell you honestly, the final round is completely different as we thought. Here actually we are not just presenting in front of judges. Instead, as we know in the final round, there are some judges and some industry mentors. So yeah, in front of them we should always try to present our solution like that, uh, even if the in front of our, we can say, the judge or industry mentor is not that much technical person. Like, if even if he doesn't know how this particular AI feature or how this particular thing works, so that we should explain our solution in such a way that even if he don't know how particular things work, he will also will able to understand how we had implemented this thing. So yeah, in this you can also document, because in documentation you will mention all the things, like you can create the document like SRS type thing. So yeah, that's also add a plus point for your presentation. Also, you in final presentation you can include the working prototype link. Like in final presentation you will going to present them your whole solution key, whatever you have built in those 36 hours. You can also add the survey data or like research report showing that you validated your problem. So yeah, when it comes to presenting the live, try to imagine you are explaining your solution to the non-technical grandparents. Like, no, there should be no technical overload. So your flow should go just like that. Okay, this is the problem, this is our solution, this is the impact of our solution, and here is how it will help the user right now. So yeah, practice, rehearse your presentation again and again. Then what are the some, we can say, the fun side or the perks beyond the SIH? So many people think that the trophy is just only the reward, but it's just the tip of iceberg. From our experience, winning SIH unlocks like internship from the top tech companies, opportunities to file patent for our solution, or we can say our idea can even turn into the potential startup. In SH, we get a massive networking opportunities with the government department and industry mentors. We get the invitation for workshop, seminar, and even the tech events. So yeah, in SIH, it's not just about winning a trophy. It's about unlocking the so many opportunities from everywhere. So these are some perks beyond SH. Also in SH, there are some fun side, like you can enjoy with your friends, you can network with the industry mentors. Because at the Nodal Center, there are ample of industry mentors, so you can connect with industry mentors, you can take the suggestion and guidance from them. Another thing is you can capture everything, like you can document everything, like you are documenting your memories. So yeah, in SH you can create so many memories, click many pictures. Also in SH there are some other activities too in the free time, like you can play games, you can like even explore their how this particular campus works or how the campus life of this is, because during SH we get some free time also. So in free time you can network with industry mentors, you can click photographs, you can also explore the new campus, because as we know the Nodal Center is in the another state or sometimes in our state also, but if it is in another state, so you can explore how this particular things works. So yeah, these are some fun side of SH. Then that's up to me. So yeah, this that's up to me. If you have any questions or like doubts, then you can ask me. I will also gonna show you my last year's presentation so that you will get a clear idea how you can create the presentation. So first of all, I will show you the my last year's presentation. Then we will go to the Q&A part. So yeah, this was my last year's PPT. My problem statement was SAR image colorization, and it was by the ISRO. So in that we had to do the colorization of SAR image. So actually the SAR image is like it is a highly detailed satellite image that is captured by the research satellites. So there are some many satellites, and our task was to colorize it. So in presentation, try to include your solution like in a such a way that it should not look like a theoretical overload. Try to mention all the things in the bullet points, or you can highlight the important keywords. Like we had also highlighted the keywords कि अगर हम कोई specific tech use कर रहे हैं तो हम उसे कहाँ पर use कर रहे हैं, so like आप वो भी mention कर सकते हो. Then the next thing is mentioning your technical approach clearly. Actually, in technical approach, you can mention the flow charts and the architecture diagram. These two things are the very important for our presentation, because by seeing the technical approach, judges can immediately understand how our solution will gonna work. So yeah, in technical approach, you can mention your flow chart, architecture diagram.
Jatin,
Also,
your audio is again cutting off frequently.
just a minute, let me check. Yeah, is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in technical approach, try to mention your whole flowchart, architecture diagram, so that judges can immediately connect with your vision ki how your solution will gonna work. In next, you can also mention your tech stack in the technical approach slide ki what tech stack you are using for solving this particular problem. Then the next thing is feasibility and viability. Try to mention why your idea is feasible. Is it actually feasible or just you are creating it? So yeah, run a feasibility test. Mention how your idea will be feasible. You can also mention what are the challenges and the risk that you will gonna face while working on this solution, and what are your strategies to overcome this. In that, also try to mention your expected customers from whom you are creating this solution. Then the next thing is impact and the benefits. Try to include how your solution will impact to the real users and what will be its benefit. You can mention the social benefits, economical benefits, and the environmental benefits of your solution, so that the ministry will understand your solution is not only just implementable and practical, but also impactful and beneficial for them too. So yeah, this is the slide. And the next thing is research and references. Whatever info you had put is from like where आपने उसे कहाँ से रेफर किया है, आपने उसके लिए कौन से research papers use किए, all of these things you can mention in your research and references part. So if anyone has any doubt related to the presentation, then they can ask.
So, Jatin, first you explain all the PPT, then we'll start Q&A.
Actually, Bhumika, your voice was breaking. Can you repeat?
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible.
I'm saying first you complete the PPT, then we'll start the session.
Okay, sure. So yeah, this was the one of my last PPT. The another PPT was, I will show you. This PPT got selected to, it was by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and the problem was the forecasting of future water requirement and assessing the storing capacities. So you can also mention your approach like that. What is your solution overview? How it will gonna work? What are the unique innovations you are adding in your solution that separates you from the rest of the teams? Then the next thing is technical approach. As I mentioned before, in technical approach, the flowchart or architecture diagram is must. So always include the flowchart or architecture diagram. You can also mention your tech stack in terms of like database. For database, what database you are using. For machine learning and forecasting, what models, or we can say what libraries you will gonna use. So you can mention all your approach in tech stack. Then the next thing is feasibility and viability. In feasibility and viability, explain your solutions feasibility, how your idea will gonna feasible. Actually, the challenges, risk, and the strategies to overcome is given in the, we can say, in template itself. So you need to mention it compulsory. What are your potential challenges and risks and the strategies that to overcome these challenges? Then the next thing is impacts and the benefit. So mention कि what are the potential impact on the target audience कि आप जिनके लिए बना रहे हो, how it will gonna help them. Then the benefits of your solution कि how your solution will be beneficial for the users, ministry. So yeah, you can mention that. Then the research and references slide, that's actually same. Here you will just need to mention कि whatever research you had done or like आपने जहाँ से भी रेफर किया है प्रेजेंटेशन बनाने के लिए, like डेटा वगैरह जहाँ से भी आपने कंसिडर किया है, all you can mention this in the research and references part. So yeah, keep your slide like clean and consistent. Like we had keep the symmetrically correct. Like we had created all the boxes of a same height. So yeah, keep it symmetrically correct. Keep it clean. Don't overload it with the text. We tried to mention all the things in the bullet points. Also, we had highlighted some important keywords. Highlighting the important keyword is must because this catches the judges' attraction fast. Like it's easily readable कि okay, this word is highlighted, so maybe it is something important. So yeah, that's the thing. Then the next thing is कि focus on your problem, like solution overview. Then why it matters, like वो solution आप बना रहे हो तो ये solution actually solve क्यों करना है. Then your approach कि how your solution gonna help, like how it works and what are the unique innovation. So these are some tips. Also, you can mention a small prototype, like if you don't have a space in the slides, so you can mention the link of the prototype or a like demo video. If you're including the prototype or a demo video, then it acts like a plus point for your presentation. Like most of the teams misses this part. Okay, they don't include the prototype link or we can say the demo video link. So yeah, if you will add the demo link or the we can say prototype link, then it will act as a plus point for your team. Then the next thing is don't overload your PPT with the textual data. Try to maintain the ratio like 60-40 ratio, 40% graphical data and 60% theoretical data. In those 40% you can include the flowchart and also your icons for the tech stack. So these are some things. Then you can also use the chat GPT to exclude or to remove the extra information from your slide, because if it is getting too much, we can say like too much overloaded with the text, then it will not look good. So yeah, you can use chat GPT or like Gemini to trim the extra fluff or we can say the unwanted part. So yeah, that's about the PPT. I will share this PPT too so that you will use it as a reference for this year too, because the template is not changed. So yeah, like you can refer this presentation while creating.
Jatin, Vaishnavi has one question. Vaishnavi, you can go ahead with your question and ask Jatin. Vaishnavi, are you there?
Yeah, mistakenly it was hand raising was there.
Okay, okay. That's totally fine. Participant can ask question to Jatin. They can raise their hand, then ask question.
Yeah, Pranav, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jatin.
Good afternoon.
As we all know, you have won SH for last 2 years. So, what was the your technical level on scale of 1 to 10? How technically good you were on your first year, like first SH?
So in first SH, like I was exploring the, like I was very new to the SH, like मुझे पता ही नहीं था SH वगैरह क्या होता है. So at that time, you can say my technical level was around 3 to 4, like not that much technical. Whatever I have done during the SIH, I learned it on time. Like अगर मुझे कोई specific feature पर काम करना है, so मैंने on time तभी सीख कर तभी implementation किया था. So at that time I was very new to the like hackathons, or we can say as such.
Okay, so if your level was 3 to 4, then you must have seniors in your team, right?
No, actually all of were from the same class only.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Actually we
okay,
worked
fine.
on the feature and then eventually figure out कि okay ये ऐसे work करना चाहिए, then हमने उसके related सीख कर उसे implement किया.
Mm-hmm. Means if beginners are from first and second year are participating in SIH, they can also win, right?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay,
they
okay.
can also win.
Thank you, Jatin.
Welcome.
So Jatin,
Yeah, Bhumika.
uh, we have collected a few questions from the student through the form, and I'll start by asking them one by one. First question is, how can we select the right and unique problem statement for SIH, and where can we research or gather information to understand it better? Like you have also know that selection of problem statement is a complex part. So can you share that?
Yeah, for basically selecting the right problem statement, first of all, try to align the problem statement with your team skills. Like if you are good in AI/ML, so try to first of all shortlist the problem statement that is AI/ML based, or we can say if you are good in mobile application development, so try to find the problem statement that are related to the mobile application building or like web application building. Then after that, try to find the problem statement that sounds unique, because as we know this year many of the problem statements are like quite common and quite repeated. So try to find the problem statement that sounds something unique. So after finding that, you can copy paste that problem statement's description to Gemini, or we can say to ChatGPT, and try to deeply analyze ki, okay, what are the actual problem and what type of solution the particular ministry is expecting. So after finding that, you can research about that specific problem on like Google, or you can ask your faculty members too, or you can also connect with the mentors on the LinkedIn. Like if your problem statement is something related to Ministry of Power, then you can contact to your electrical department HOD. Also, you can try to contact the mentors who are already working on that field, and then collect the data accordingly and start working on the problem. So yeah, this could be the approach for selecting the right problem statement. Just don't go for the problem statement key because it's looking trendy, so we are selecting it. Don't go for that. Try to analyze the problem statement deeply first, then only you should finalize the problem statement, according to me.
Okay, sure. Our next question is, which type of members should we involve in our team to make it strong and balanced?
Okay, so we should always create a balanced team. Like there should be two developers in our team compulsorily. Two developers are must. Then one UI UX developer who will be responsible for designing the, we can say, a prototype or a front end. Then we should always have one research person who will deep dive into the research path and collect the data for validation of our, like whatever we are claiming. So yeah, one will do the research part. Okay, it will collect all the data. Then the fifth one is like the storyteller, or we can say a great presentator, who will present our solution in a such a way that it will immediately connect with the judges. And the sixth person could be like, it could be a all-rounder, we can say, who will be good in all of this, or we can say it should be another developer also. So yeah, that's how you can create the balanced team. Like there should be developer, UI UX developer, researcher, and a good presentator.
Okay, sure. Our last question is, what are the main judging parameters in the internal hackathon, and do they differ after selection for the SIH finale?
Yeah. So in internal round, actually the whole judgment process is done on these three factors. The first one is uniqueness of our solution, that what unique we are implementing in our solution. Then the next thing is the impact of our solution. Okay, whatever solution we are building, is it impactful or not? Then the third thing is feasibility of our solution and our overall team coordination. The feasibility is very important because whatever we are trying to make, so the judges want to see ki, okay, is this particular solution is feasible or not? If it is feasible, then it's good, but if it is not feasible, like you are mentioning in your presentation ki, okay, you are creating this XYZ feature, but actually it is not practically implementable, so it is not feasible. So yeah, these are three core things like on which the evaluation is done in SH internal round. Also in finale round, the judges like they want to see the impact of our solution, the solution's feasibility, how clear we had understood the problem, or like how accurately we had developed this solution. Then the next thing is uniqueness of our solution and overall our team coordination. So in final round there are 5 parameters. In internal round there are only 3 parameters.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jatin, for sharing these answers with us. I think most of the students are now clearer about this. Now, let's take a few live questions from the participants. If you had like to ask something, please switch on your mic and video, then ask directly. First, raise your hand. We'll unmute you. Anyone want to ask questions? Please raise your hand. Yeah, if you're not comfortable turning your mic, please type the question in the chat. I'll read it out. Yeah, Pranav.
Uh, Jatin, can you tell about your experience in the finale? Like, how was the environment and what was the vibe there?
Yeah, so basically in finale, actually it's quite intense vibe because in 36 hours, each team is working like tirelessly on building the solution, then presenting it in front of judges. So we can expect the environment like some serious kind of environment, like everyone is too busy like in competing with each other. And we can say it's quite hectic experience, like आप continuously work करते रहते हो फिर present करते हो, and also you are coding the 36 hours straight. You are not getting a break. You will get a break like for the lunch, dinner, from for the snacks and all. So yeah, we can say the environment there is quite competitive, like everyone is competing with each other. So yeah, it's quite stressful, but we can enjoy in that too, like whenever we are building the solution, so we can enjoy that part too, and also we can engage with activities. So even with the hectic environment, we can enjoy also.
Okay. So how many judgment rounds are there in finale?
Yeah, so there are around 4 to 6 judgment round, and before that 4 to 6 judgment round, there are 4 to 6 mentoring round. Like there is always one mentoring round before the judging round. So in that mentoring round, the judges will tell you the changes and give you feedback based on your project. And in evaluation round, they will evaluate your solution based on the parameters I told before.
Okay, so the changes suggested by the mentors, are they implementable in time or means like they're big?
No, no, they are implementable. Like they will not suggest some big changes. They will suggest like small changes. Like you can also add this feature. Like you can add a particular button. You can also create the interface like that. These type of changes they told. Actually, they don't told the big changes that are not implementable on time.
Okay, okay, Chetan. Thank you.
Yes.
So Prathamesh shared a question. The question is, can you share the step-by-step approach your team followed to build the solution?
Yeah, Prathamesh. So first of all, in the first SIH, like after getting shortlisted, we start working on the prototype. Like we started the data collection part, like as our problem statement was by the Ministry of Power, and our statement was to build the chatbot for the substation and transformer related things. So yeah, we started data collection, like collecting the data about the transformer and the substations. See what are some common things, we can say the common failures that occurs in the transformer that results in the faulty transformer, or what type of problem we face during the electric lines. So we start collecting the data first. So after collecting that data, we start the model training part. Actually, in our solution, we also implemented the image recognition part. In that, whenever you upload the image of a transformer, then it identifies the problem, key what problem that particular transformer is facing. For example, like if there is a oil leakage, so it will detect the oil leakage and all. So for that also we started the data collection part. So in initially stages, we worked on the data collection part, and after reaching the finale, like after reaching to the nodal center, we start actually working on the solution. Like we had collected the data, because data collection and data pre-processing is the most important thing in the initial stages. So we had done this before, like in the initial round only, after getting shortlisted. So after that, in the final round, we start working on that. We divided our solution into like to the all team members, like I will work on this particular XYZ feature, my teammate will work on this XYZ feature, and then after working on them matlab particular feature, we combined it to the single solution and presented in front of judges. So yeah, you can say this was our step by step approach. Which was the most critical step in this process? So yeah, the most critical step was the data collection part, because the data set was not given by the ministry. So the most critical was the data collection, like collecting the data from n number of sources, and then verifying it कि okay actually हमारे solution में use होना भी चाहिए कि नहीं, कि extra है मतलब extra info है. So yeah, that was the most critical step, कि data collection was the most critical, you can say.
So yeah, Jatin, thank you for your knowledge and for guiding us. As we come to the end of the today's session, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our esteemed speaker, Mr. Jatin Vishwakarma, for guiding us with his experiences and practical insight. Your journey, experiments, achievements have truly inspired us to give our best in SIH. I also extend my thanks to our faculty members and CSI team for making this webinar possible, and to all participants for joining with such great interest.
Hello. Yes,
Jatin,
Jatin. Hello.
Yeah. Hello,
Yes,
hello.
Bhumika, I'm audible.
yes,
Yes, sir, you are audible.
I'm audible. Yes,
yes.
Jatin,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you so much. Yes, Jatin, thank you so much for your insightful session. I have one question. Since from last 2 years, we are conducting the internal hackathons, we are shortlisting 30 to 50 teams, right? But none of our
Yeah.
team got selected for the second round, right? So my question is regarding for second round. Suppose if you have selected 30 teams, right? The 30 solutions we need to upload it on the website, right? So
Yeah.
out of whatever solutions we have uploaded on the website, so that solutions will be judged by the jury members, right? So for second round, we need to appear for the presentations, or it is directly get shortlisted by the juries.
No, it is directly gets shortlisted by the juries.
Okay, that student no need to appear for the presentations, right?
No.
Now, according to your presentations, whatever PPT you have uploaded, so that PPT is directly judged by the jury members, and you get the shortlist, right?
Yes, sir.
One more question is, once you got the your solution got shortlisted for the second round, right? So when you appear for the third round, the juries are from respective department who have provided challenges or the problem statement. to SIH? Say, for example, ISRO has given a problem statement. The jury is only from the ISRO, or somewhat jury are common for all the problem statement?
No. Juries are from specific ministries or department only. Like if the problem statement is by the ISRO, then the juries will be like ISRO scientists, or we can say the
ISRO's only.
inventors.
Yeah, because more than 350 problem statement was there, right, last time. So that means whatever problem statement or challenges was deported by the concerned department, jury will be from that department only, right? Jury
Yes,
is
sir.
not common. Jury is not common, right? Okay, okay.
No, sir.
Okay. One more thing, while selecting the problem statement, right? So, shall we focus on the crowd as well? Because if the one particular problem statement is XYZ and a number of students are focusing on that only, so for that particular problem statement or for that particular companies, shortlisting, that means we get a less chance to shortlist our problem statement or solutions. So that is also happened.
Yeah, that also happened. We should always try to focus on like less competitive
Exactly.
problem statement.
Okay, okay. That is also one of the parameters in the selection process, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, all right. Thank you so much, Jati. Very impactful sessions
Thank,
have delivered today. Thank you so much.
thank you, sir.
Right,
So,
all the
Jatin,
students have cleared your doubts as well. Yes, dear students, if you're having any sort of doubts or any questions, so you please ask Jatin. Yes, we can also connect in future also, Jatin. Your help is required.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, yeah. You please share your PPTs also, right?
Yeah, sure.
Jatin, there is one question. As we floated
Yeah,
Google
Shantanu.
form in the group, as most of the participant in SH is for first time. So,
Okay.
what message would you give to the student who are underconfident to take part in Smart India Hackathon? मतलब स्टूडेंट बोलते मतलब स्टूडेंट की मेंटेलिटी होती है कि सब कुछ सीख लेंगे उसके बाद पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे. So, what your thought on that?
Okay, so basically there is nothing like that कि जब आपको सब कुछ आता है तभी आप हैकेथॉन्स में अपियर करो. Like to be honest, जो SIH 2023 था वो मेरे लाइफ का मेरा पहला हैकेथॉन था. इसके पहले मैं किसी भी हैकेथॉन्स वगैरह में नहीं गया था. एंड उसके पहले मैंने इतना ज्यादा टेक्निकली फोकस भी नहीं किया था लाइक AIML रिलेटेड थिंग्स पे या बाकी चीजों पे भी. सो तब जो मुझे बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग थी लाइक जो पाइथन या डेटाबेस रिलेटेड जो भी मेरी बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग्स थी उसी को लेकर हम फाइनल के लिए अपेयर हुए. एंड तब भी हमारा मोटिव यही था कि भले इवन हम यंगेस्ट टीम है, भले हम सबसे छोटे मेंबर्स है, टीम मेंबर्स है कि मतलब एज में, but still we will give our best and try to explain judges our approach. So you can also do that. Like जब मैंने किया सो लाइक मैं भी तो फर्स्ट ईयर में ही था ऐसा आप बोल सकते हो. बिकॉज इन डिप्लोमा सेकेंड ईयर इट्स लाइक इंजीनियरिंग का फर्स्ट ईयर ही हुआ, आप ऐसा समझ सकते हो. सो इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि अगर आप फर्स्ट ईयर में हो तो आप नहीं कर सकते हो. यू कैन जस्ट फोकस कि आप जो भी दो अपना बेस्ट दो, बाकी हो जाता है.
Yes, thank you.
That means, in short, Jatin, you can say that your solution matters a lot, right? Rather than the
Yeah.
implementation. Exactly.
Yeah, sir, we can say that. Initially, that matters most.
We cannot say that we are technically competent enough, and then we can appear for the SIH, right? So if you're good in critical thinking and finding some solutions for the critical problems, so then also you can appear for the SIH.
Yeah, sir, you can.
Because many of the students are
Yes.
facing the problem that I'm not technically sound, I'm not technically competent, so how I am going to apply for the SIH and all. So that doesn't matter. Your solution and your critical thinking matters a lot for finding the solutions for a particular problem statement. Right?
Yes, sir, that's the main thing.
Exactly, exactly. Anything else, Bhumika?
anyone wants to ask questions?
Yeah, I think Prathamesh has asked one question ki what made your solution stand out among the other teams? So yeah, Prathamesh, in SIH 23, basically जो हमारा problem statement था, it was to build the chatbot. So instead of following the same traditional approach, ki training the chatbot on textual data on documents, instead we focused on building the chatbot based on the RAG system. Also, the unique feature in our solution was the image recognition feature that no other team has worked on. So yeah, that image recognition feature was the unique solution for us. Like that was the unique in our solution that made us stand out of the crowd. And in SIH 24, actually in SAR image colorization, all of the team just focused on colorizing the image that was of 256 by 256 pixel only. But instead, our approach was different. We focused on even if the user uploads a big size of image, like maybe it should be 1256 by 1256 pixel. So yeah, we divided that big image into the small 256 by 256 images and then combined it together after colorizing it. So yeah, this was the unique feature in our solution that made us stand out among the other teams. Then the next question is by Kanchan. Yeah, so actually, I know there will be a lot of competition. So for standing among of them, as I mentioned, try to include the feature that makes your solution like unique. If you're adding something like, as I told before, जैसा मैंने बताया कि आप एक पर्टिकुलर चीजों को इंक्लूड करो, लाइक वाव फैक्टर वगैरह आप इंक्लूड करो. सो अगर आप वो करते हो, so you can compete with other teams and make your team stand out of the crowd. So yeah, these are some things that you should focus on.
Yeah, so anyone else have questions? So, with this, we conclude today's session, wishing everyone the very best for Smart India Hackathon 2025. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Also, Pranav has shared a feedback form in the meeting and also in the WhatsApp group. Make sure to fill it now.
Okay, thank you so much, Jatin. Thank you, Shabana madam. Thank you all the participants for joining. Yeah. Okay,
Thank you,
Bhumika.
Jatin.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir.
everyone can leave now.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
हो गया पापा पापा आपका हो गया